What OpTic's doing. They're doing these 3 range cores, looking to win all 3 lanes. They make if Hero is going to be on the receiving end of a Hex Impale gank. This is should be a kill here. 1 or 2 more right clicks going to be needed. They bring down Piker. That's the first blood. Could pop the Hawk here to get some vision overhead. They want the Drow Ranger, but they may just have to sell for PPD as they're going to run directly into him. Nope, they're going to go for the Drow Ranger, raw onto Pycat. And it's going to be, in theory, an easy kill, but with the invis up, Pycat actually survives into a Moonlight Shadow. They're going to get the return kill onto the Undying. Great play coming out. Swooping around so I try to get this mid tower. Again, looking for misery here. Potential invis. It's going to come right away, but this one going to be too late. They get the kill quickly. Potential return kill coming out as they look to get Koik, but he does not get any ball lightning out. Didn't have the mana, and Demon now being chased. 1 or 2 more right clicks should be enough. They're going to find it as CCNC is leaping after for more, trying to find Bulba. Does he have a Starstorm? Leaps forward his 3rd one in a row. The Starstorm's there, but the neutral. Oh no! CCNC thought he had the 3rd kill.
Definitely. I think we'll be seeing a 4-staff from Zai first. Yep. Yeah, he's got it queued up. Think of, like you said, once he has that.
Even Drow, I wouldn't be surprised to see like a 4-staff type rush. Nice long-range Impale here. Going to catch the Witch Doctor. Lifestealer go charging and gets ensnared. And now the Death Ward being thrown here. PPD accepts his fate, tries to get some damage out. Koikfa balling away. He's got incredibly low HP. Mason knows he's trying to help him out. Getting the TP out. Will he be out in time? No, just barely. Doesn't look like they're going to get it, so... Denying OpTic some gold. Very close game 1 here. They've now caught down on Misery, who does not have the sleep, having just used it. Demon will get the last hit here. He's got Finger of Death though. PPD with the 2-man cast. Demon just going to throw the finger before he dies. Knows that it's the end for him. Definitely in a stronger position here with the cooldown on sleep. Ball in. They've got the pull. Can they bring him down before the leaps kick in? 1 leap, 2 leap. Storm needs to chase after. It's going to be a kill. No sleep, no Moonlight Shadow, it looked like either. The Storm does get silenced. He needs to be careful. This is fresh Bloodstone. Oh, that's silenced into Death Ward. He gets brought down, denies himself, but that is perhaps not worth it. Very quick respawn here. DC may look to reset with Storm's potential TP into the tier 2 tower. Bulba's being brought down here. The right-click damage is just too much. Zai's got himself a double kill. This Drow Aura is just doing work here as Koikfa shows up. Is he going to go for a ball in? It's going to be straight into Pycat. Gets the pull. Has the Necrobook supporting him as well as the Boar. And Pycat has too many creeps on him. Gets brought down as well. Can he go back in? Koikfa once more. Starting to use up his mana pool though. Needs to be careful here. Veno just going to turn through the ultimate. Gale him as well. The cast bouncing around. And Koikfa may die for a second time. The cast is still bouncing. And Zai survives through it all. Kills the Storm for the 2nd time. This time an actual kill. The Veno ulti. This Veno is ridiculously farmed. Has a Hex queued up. 10k net worth. He is the lead farmer right now. Can the Storm steal this one? The sleep is there to secure it. They could set up an arrow. Can CNC land this one with the timing? Believe it's on cooldown. No, there's the arrow flying out. The Storm is going to get hit by it perfectly. He's completely dead. The Gus is there to hit the lifesteal as well. He's now ensnared. He can't get out of this one. He's going to die to the Death Ward if he's not careful. Mason dead as well. This is a disaster for DC. The TP out will be successful from Undying, but this is a must cut your losses moment for DC. That poisoning on them too, so.
Oh, they're jumping in. This is it.
Going for this is a deep jump here. He's got BKB, but he's being kited. They're invis as well. Koikfa doesn't have the detection. He needs his team there.
Oh,
the sentries are too far away. He's ensnared. Arrow follows it up. Doesn't actually hit. Believe the Tombstone Zombie blocked that one. That's at least a nice little bit of block play. Now, meanwhile, on the low ground, the silence comes out. The Lion's getting 2-shotted here. Goes down right at the start of the fight. They will ball in, get the Naga before she can sleep. That's perhaps a good start to this fight. Zai jumped on as well. Zai goes down. This is okay for DC. They need to just deal with the right-click damage. The cast is doing some decent work here, but the Witch Doctor ultimate from the trees. PPD tearing them apart. CCNC going to outlast the Lifestealer as well. He wins the battle of the carries, and Pycat thinking he wants MSS. They haven't dealt with this Tombstone, though. They're going to turn and right-click it down. That saves Pycat's life. Okay, the TP's out. They've perhaps left their team here with the Storm CP out. They're going to smoke forward. They want to find more MSS. Has the infested Lifestealer inside him? They don't have Storm here, though, but they're going to instantly jump, kill the Drow. This is not too bad. The finger comes out onto Zai. They want to bring down the Veno. I believe they should be successful. Lifestealer needs to get a few more right clicks off, but the evasion, that Solar Crest, now the Invis, he's still alive. And DC dropping like flies here. They do eventually bring down the Veno. They've lost 3 in the process, and Drow coming back, gets a couple more kills here. These Beastmaster neutrals just feeding away gold. That's easy right clicks. Kills for the Mirana. Rain tracks down. At some point, you got to say go because Mega Creeps are coming your way. Yeah, they're going to go. As the Aegis is popped here, they time it well. The Roar there as well. They really want CCNC. Where's that detection? They've got the Necrobook. Perhaps going to be enough to get the kill. Veno goes down. CCNC soon to follow. Gets the 2 kills on the carries here. Not bad for OpTic as the buyback comes in. Mirana wants to come back into this fight. Can only TP to the Shrine, though.
Just gonna all in this melee racks.
Even if you lose like a Mirana, she doesn't have buyback theory, you're fine here because you've got Mega Creeps. And hey, they've got sleep. Denied this creep, I don't believe. So.
Oh, they just call it a good game.
Good game. Yep.
Yeah.
In this early game with both supports
hovering around this mid lane.
You could tell he knew that was coming, the way he was positioned in that lane.
Yeah. Meanwhile, top, they're looking for the Viper. With a couple of neutral creeps, gets trapped in a Cogs. The Tornado on top of him. Only needs the one neutral creep, but Mason going to give up first blood pretty early on, Steven, or is he going to be like just statically trying to win his lane?
I feel like it's such a difficult choice to make because when you're against a hero like Terrorblade, you're going to sacrifice so much.
Well, here's the rotation. He's come top. They want to punish Zai, who's maybe overstayed his welcome. With 4 heroes coming top, they finally managed to get the best of this clockwork. Potentially not Zai here. The bigger kill is in the jungle here. Can they find Pycat? Oh, they pop him. They get the Grim Call afterwards with the Veil. They should have enough damage here to bring him down. Can they get the Crush as well? It doesn't look like they'll need it, but here comes Zai. Oh, he gets the Cogs onto 3. They are trapped inside here. The damage is going to be monstrous as DC will lose 3. Maybe even a 4th. Can they get the disable? They do. They catch MSS with the battery assault. He's going to go down 4 for 1. DC, not worth.
What a hook from Zai.
Veil Dagon Puck. And they are in the Roche pit. Misery could just get bursted here. He's tanking Roche here. Needs to be careful. There's going to be a Blink Crush. They're going to follow with the Puck. They're going to instantly take out 2. No grave for PPD. Just not even possible with how fast they took those 2 heroes out. PPD should be dead as well. Gets lifted up so he can't grave. And that is a perfect Roche counterplay. Going to feel like they can go for this 5-man. Mason in the front lines here. Going to pose a big threat here as the Ball Lightning goes in. They're looking for the Sada. They try and go and Bulba first, but they instantly lose Terrorblade again, blowing up before the Grave can come out. Demon in the front lines is coiled up, but he's A-okay for the time being. The Grave gonna help keep Zai alive for a little bit longer. Should die once that Grave ends, and will do so. That's 3 dead without a single kill picked up by OpTic. A 4th goes their way. The TP out from PPD.
Whether he wants to continue or not. They chip away at him, and hookshot comes in.
They go on the Viper, maybe not the best target with the Aegis, and Zai could get punished, but they're going to fold up with a Metamorph. Storm going to go balling in as well. Zai getting low here. They're going in on Rubik. Can they bring him down to start things off here? Mason going to turn and fight, takes out Zai, not quite yet. Barely gets the kill here. He's on the high ground and getting the stun. Bulba catches out 2, but needs some backup here. Here it comes. It's going to be MSS coming with the Shadow Blade. They need one more right click. They bring down CCNC. Pycat does get the Grave Sunder off, helping bring Mason low, but Mason on the high ground is going to be A-okay, and Pycat, no more Sunder brought down. They get the team wipe. It's a 5 for 1. All they get is a Rubik.
Puck, and they weren't ready for that burst damage, and you're seeing it. Everyone's just dying instantly. There wasn't a Enchantress there.
As a Dagon 5, constant burst damage coming out from this Puck. Could see some good chip damage coming out in this tier 3 tower as OpTic Gaming going to be pressured to defend now. Hookshot going to go in. They want to start this fight. They go in. Trying to break burst out the Puck. Oh, he barely gets off the phase shift. Can he get out of this one? The reflection is on him here. Quick, but can't get the blink out. He's dead. He bought the Hex as well. He does not have buyback here. Mason getting low will have the Aegis to play around. He'll be respawning soon, but Pycat potentially right on top of him. The Hex coming out. That's not going to actually get the kill on this Terrorblade, who may still be able to get a Sunder off. Does get it off onto the Viper. Viper needs to be careful not to overstay his welcome here. Puck does not have buyback to play around. Pycat looking to just get back to the high ground. OpTic have held for the time being. This Viper needs to be careful about going back in. No more Aegis to play around. Demon, okay, he barely survived. Somehow gets back to the high ground without dying. OpTic side. To the bottom lane they go. This is dangerous. CCNC is in the trees. They're going to find Misery instead. Instantly Hex here. Storm going to look to counter. He wants this Puck. Puck getting low here. Can they bring him down with a hook shot? It's going to be close to 4 stuff though. Puck, phase shifted up. Can he get the blink out? Looks like he blinks further away. Quake's still in trouble. Needs to join. Get brought down though. CCNC does have a buyback though on the Puck here as the Sunder is not being used. He gets Grave. He Sunders a teammate. Oh, Pycat barely gets it off. He's still in a lot of trouble. He mantis, but he still gets hit by the stun from Bulba. One more right click. The volley going to bring him down. The Lotus Orb is there to protect him, and they're actually winning this fight. They've taken out 3 Puck buys back. Is it too late though? Because already DC are trying to get the hell out of this one.
Oh, they killed a creep, I think.
Okay, Puck can't TP back in. It looks like his TP has been used up. Mason's still here, but doesn't have friends in. Silence. That's...
It synergizes well with the picks as well. You know, you sprout someone, you drop the Nether Toxin, they actually just cannot do anything.
I mean, TB has no BKB.
Oh,
okay,
they're jumping in.
Well, they're going to go in. They want to get this kill to start things off here. Then Zai's also gone in on Demon. They want the Rubik as well as the Slaughter. Bulba should go down here. They've taken out Viper, and that's 3 big kills right off the bat. Losing so much of their lead off of this.
Top lane.
Yeah, top lane. The concert backdoor. This time there is no glyph to defend with. Puck just going to throw out some nukes here. The hook shot gets dodged as well by the Puck. Nicely timed phase shift here. Zai still chasing. Once this kill didn't hit the Dream Call, and Koikva could be in some trouble here. Needs another orb out soon. CCNC's there, not with that much mana to work with, and Puck will get the orb out. Terrorblade's there waiting, could get a reflection. There's the second hook shot, and that's going to be the kill on Puck. Down for 2 minutes, does have a buyback, and I can only imagine he has to use it. Oh, okay, not CCNC. Misery goes down elsewhere. Try and defend this without a glyph. Viper going in, trying to chip away, doing a lot of damage here. Pycat needs to be careful here as coming in from behind. is going to be Bulba looking for that nice little stun. He gets the initiation, takes down the Dazzle, so no grade now for the Terrorblade to deal with. As Terrorblade has to be very careful, but he's chasing them back, doing a lot of damage here. The Storm getting low to start things off. Has got an Aegis to play around with. Mason just carrying his way through this fight, doing so much damage here. Takes out one, and it's going to be full retreat from Zai. They've lost 3 of their 5 heroes here. Storm going to respawn and instantly ball out of it. Doesn't want anything to do with this. TPs as he does, leaving all those remnants behind.
Value.
TP going to press forward. The hookshot goes in. They want to catch the Viper. They push it back with the Cogs as well. Mason instantly getting low. The Storm going to fall forward. Doesn't go for Mason. Instead takes out the Rubik. Instant buyback. Mason dead as well. He's going to buy back now. Will OpTic press forward here? Impetuses go flying, almost bring Bulba down. He gets away because of the invis. Quaker goes orbing in. Dream calls 2, 3, catches 3. The Rax can just be focused. Another coil, another hookshot going to push Quaker back. He gets down to like a sliver of HP. Can they bring him down? The Cogs is there waiting. The Cogs will get him. He's dead without buyback. Slider dead as well. DC, perhaps on their last legs here. They've got to buy back. Everyone, Mason's died back now as well. This looks like the end. This Terrorblade, too strong. MSS dead. And that is 3 big carries dead. Only MSS with buyback. I don't think OpTic can do anything. They can refresh the Metamorph. I'm sorry, DC can do anything. OpTic can refresh Metamorph. It's GG. OpTic take the 2-0 lead in this best of 5 in a thriller of a game 2.
That was an epic game.
Wow.
I'll say that right now.
Yeah. Is perhaps the setup they're going to be looking for.
Yeah, I think going towards the bottom lane would have been a little better, but they wanted to mix it up. Oh, Zai is going to be a little bit of trouble.
Too long. Mason makes sure he gets the bounty room before coming back here. That arrow coming in after the charge, perfectly placed around the tree.
They want to go for this.
They need to get the right line. MSS has not got the right angle immediately. He's going to go for the leap into arrow. Will it hit in time? Yes, it does. Should be a kill here as he leaps in a second time here. The living armor there to try and help him out. Demon says, I want my +2. Shows up. Creep at bottom, not going to find it. This aggressive observer ward being used to secure this push here. Demon gets gone on him with the root. Is going to get the instant TP out. No, he doesn't get out in time. Looking to go on Pika. They've already lost the tower, though. Not sure this is going to be the best initiation with Mason's TP in. Perhaps they can get the kill. The arrow hits perfectly. Pika, though, gets living armored up. He's going to turn and fight. He is incredibly tanky. He's going to bring down Mason here, and that's a dead carry. PA dead, Bulba dead as well. 2 for 0 in OpTic's favor. They want MSS. They don't have a disable to stop the TP, though, as they're going to burn down Demon instead. Oh, they can't even really go on him right now. They're taking out the tier 3 tower here. DC.
Oh, they're really going to lose this tower?
They lose a tier 3 tower. 17 minutes in. They instantly back off, not wanting to overstay their welcome. Here comes the charge. Could look to set up a fight with the global. They global as he gets arrowed, but it's too late. He got the global off anyways. DC could maybe turn this fight into a good one, but Pycat in the front lines has Aegis. They can't go on him. CCNC shows up with the blade mail. Blink out from Mason. CCNC forced to try and run away. Gets Netherstruck up here. They're going in on the Venture, but there will be a respawn with the Aegis and the 2-hero route here. Quickly could go down. Emperor, not going to fire him in. I think he's TP'd home. He wants to heal up first, then come back in. Don't think they can defend this one. This is going to drop. No time at all. Gets another root off. They're going to try retreat here. They may lose some heroes here if they're not careful. As Bulba gets sprouted up, he's perhaps in some trouble here. Mason, though, shows up with his Battle Fury, doing a lot of right-click damage here. Needs to be careful. CCNC in the front lines has popped the blade mail. It's going to be a dieback from the OD, and CCNC looking for more. Remnants forward, finds Bulba. Has he got a Searing Chains here? The charge out from Bulba. Right-click should finish him off, and he goes down. Bulba. Invis into followed up, does get the Orchid off, so there's not going to be a follow-up Nether Strike. Has the living arm, is going to sprout himself and just go for the TP. The global's there, but he's used to TP scroll. Oh no, Misery may be going to die instead here. Does get caught by the Nether Strike, but the Astral there as well, and here comes the Emperor! Oh my gosh, that damage was absolutely insane. The root there from the Trink gets 3 of them in the Overgrowth. They've lost 3 instantly. Mason now rooted up, can't TP himself out of there. He gets brought down. It's a team wipe as OpTic, up over 15k gold, have just... Yeah, it's less about the team, I guess. Yeah, it's really weird how... Well, DC, without a Trim Protector, they want to go back in. The Global Silence to help cover this initiation. Pycat in the front line's been gone, but he's just life stealing his way through this one. The Mask of Madness, he's just fighting. The member shows up as well with the blade mail. They're demolishing them. The OD ultis, but it's GG. OpTic Gaming 3-0 have destroyed DC here in game number 3.